A properly installed vertical turbine pump station can be trouble-free for many years. Here are the steps to install a PPS vertical turbine pump station correctly. Prior to scheduling the installation, please be sure the wet well site is fully complete and ready. Upon arrival, clean off the concrete pad by sweeping away any dirt, debris, or rocks. It is important to start with a clean pad surface. Prepare the pump station for lifting by connecting hoisting chains and hooks to the skid. When ready for lifting, the connection should look like this. When connecting the crane hoist to the enclosure, use caution to be sure nothing comes into contact with the pump station enclosure to prevent scratches or structural damage. If necessary, use wooden blocks as spacers to prevent the chains from coming into contact with the outside of the enclosure. Lift the station from the truck bed and lower it into position according to site plans. After checking for alignment, set the pump station onto its final resting place on the foundation. The chains and heavy couplers are then removed from the hoist to prevent damage to the outside of the enclosure. Locate and remove all the bolts connecting the enclosure cover to the station. Lift the cover off the enclosure to allow full overhead access to the inside of the station. Prior to installing the pumps, be sure to clear the area inside the pump station of any loose parts or wiring. The jockey pump has a specific lifting point located at the top of the pump head. Using the proper safety equipment, carefully connect and lift the jockey pump from the truck bed, taking extra care not to damage any external components as you insert and drop it through the proper location in the station base. Using the proper safety equipment, carefully connect the hoist to the brackets located at the top of the pump head and lift it from the truck bed, taking extra care not to damage any external components as you insert and drop it through the proper location in the station base. Carefully prepare the pipe connections with lubricant and place the seals in the correct place. Then, position, attach, and bolt the coupler connections throughout. Check and tighten all internal bolts to ensure you have the secure seal required for the pressurized operation of the system. Securely bolt the pump head to the station base. Repeat this process for each of the pumps in the station. Using the proper safety equipment, carefully connect the hoist to the two lift points located on the side of the motor and lift it from the truck bed. Prior to mounting the motor, prep the motor mount surface with graphite anti-seize compound to allow for easy and secure connections. Repeat this process for each of the vertical turbine motors in the station. Now it's time to connect the pump motor leads to the control panel according to the system schematic located on the inside of the control panel door. Remove the motor hood and insert the head shaft. PPS will connect the head shaft to the pump shaft and adjust the clutch during the certified startup process. Then replace the motor hood. Repeat this install process for the remaining vertical turbine pumps. Locate the correct wiring junction box and skid base cover cap for the low water safety float component. Connect the wiring according to system schematic located on the inside of the control panel door. Once the wiring is complete, drop the low water safety float through the base of the skid and replace the cover and tighten the conduit connections. Move the cover into position and secure it back into place. Replace and tighten all the bolts to reconnect the enclosure cover to the station. Once all wiring and piping have been properly connected and the pump station is ready to start, notify PPS and we will schedule the certified startup and calibration of the pump station.